Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Ken and Gypsy Rose both being uber sloppy yet again. I feel like, I can hardly keep up at this point. They are giving so much to talk about. It's impossible to cram it all into one video because by the time that video is posted, they've done something else that is just astonishing. I cannot believe all of this is happening, but as always, y'all are interested, I'm interested, so we're gonna go over a few things. So if you're interested in today's video, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so first let's talk about Gypsy, and she posted this photo on TikTok with music behind it. Hey guys, I wanted to add right here, it actually looks like this was from a fan account, so it wasn't even her own photo that she was replying to a comment to, which is even more bizarre, but let's keep going. Someone responded and said sickening, and she decided to recycle her own sound, which went viral back in January when she was talking about her ex-husband Ryan Anderson, and the D is fire. That whole clip, she decided to recycle that, but cut off the D is fire part and just remind everybody that you can't bring me down, I'm on a high right now, and literally is trolling the shit out of people that don't like her.
Bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life and y'all can't take that from me.
You cannot tell me that this is she has to be one of the most bothered people on TikTok, and that says a lot. I used to think that, like people like Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, James Charles, like those people were bothered and constantly screaming about how unbothered they were. Gypsy Rose has taken the crown away, and she is the most bothered, unbothered person on social media right now. You can't convince me otherwise. I think that the entire catastrophe was avoidable. It could have been literally, this entire thing could have been handled so much better, but she does not care. So she's out here recycling sounds and, whatever. Nina is also now receiving comments from Gypsy's beau, Ken. Ken left a comment regarding Nina and her basically calling out Gypsy Rose for being a liar, so on and so forth. I covered that in my last video, which will be in the playlist, but he said, I feel like we're picking at semantics here. Yes, she went whale watching, as in the clip, but I'm sure she boarded the boat via a dock. And the other clip is her standing on a beach for the first time. Listen, the entire beach thing to me, did I say, is it a little petty? Yeah, but we can all do whatever petty stuff we want. Like, we're making content, giving opinions, and if someone wants to be petty one day and serious the next, then that is their prerogative. But this is not necessarily picking. I will identify when things are picking on or at somebody. But Nina was simply saying, you're saying this, and then I'm calling you out and you're doubling down saying that I have a bias.
In LA?
It is. I'm doing really well.
How was today? I heard some fun things happened.
Yeah, I got to go to the beach for the first time, and that was really exciting. Walked around the Grove, went to Sephora for the first time. So this has just definitely been a wonderful day for me.
Wait, the beach for the first time ever?
Ever. I think the biggest misconception is that I'm a master manipulator. I think that, yes, I've made some bad choices in the past, but I don't think that labels me as an individual. I think that everybody should have a second chance and make themselves into a new person, and I feel like I should be given that same grace as well.
Hi, Gypsy. Sorry to have to wake you up. Talk to your boyfriend. There's a whole lot of stuff you're leaving out, girl.
Like what?
Well, I'm not going to get into it with you, okay? You're leaving a lot of stuff out that you need to probably tell me. Do you want to talk to me about it? Tell me about it?
Sure, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
You planned this with him, okay? You didn't get locked in the bathroom, okay? I'm not stupid. First of all, the lock's on this side, so you can't get locked in there. Okay, you went in there because you brought that knife into the picture. You brought the idea into the picture.
I didn't bring the idea.
You did bring it into. You brought the whole thing in the idea.
No.
And he did it for you.
No.
Yeah,
No.
he did. Okay? So, the lies, they're done. I'm not sitting here all night long.
No, I won't give you. Like, I did not think of this. I know that he has a evil side, and he did want to do it.
Okay, I understand that.
He wanted to get rid of my mom.
Yeah, for you.
Yes, for me.
Yeah, because you asked him to.
He wanted to.
Yeah, because you asked him to. Plain and simple. Gypsy, we're not playing this game, okay? You asked him to. That's why he did it, okay? Plain and simple. We're not playing this game. I'm not going to spend all my night long listening to your lies anymore. You told me the truth on some things, but you left a lot of stuff out. So we're not playing this game, okay? He's already told me everything. Everything.
We're both trying.
The knife was mailed. You guys mailed it here, okay? We know where the knife's at. So the gig's up. You're done. It's up. You're done. You're done. You hated your mom?
I did not hate my mom. I loved my mom. And
you would have never done this to your mom.
He needs to tell you that honestly, I've been having horrible, and I didn't want to do it, and he said that, kitten. Did he tell you that?
Yep.
I said that it was a bad thought that I was thinking, and I don't think that we should be doing this.
A lot of people think about stuff, but when you acted, that's when you cross the line, and that's what you've done. You acted upon it, and he acted upon it. So, okay, we're done. You're obviously going to keep telling me lies.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Right. Now you're going to be booked in for, later on down the line, you're going to be booked in for primary.
Ken, one thing I'm going to tell you is if you're going to come for me, you better have your facts. Because I will always have mine. Everything I say, I will be able to back up. So if you're listening to lies, you're going to be proved to look like a silly goose every single time, love bug.
I truly feel like Gypsy Rose is standing on one of the most undeserving platforms that has ever been given on social media. And here's the way to stop paying Gypsy Rose. If you are somebody who is interested in all of her nonsense, all of the mess, consume it from commentary channels. Do not go to Gypsy's channel and watch her videos, like her Instagram posts, leave a snarky comment. If you want to talk about it, go to a commentary channel and leave your comment and your like there. That is my suggestion, because as long as, and even better yet, if you are truly anti-Gypsy Rose, then you should be blocking her. Because I wonder if so many people came together and said, I don't like this person. Let's just use Kim Kardashian as an example. If so many people get into this frame of mind of, I am blocking them, so I am no longer giving them currency, which is direct attention on their platform, could you imagine how irrelevant some of these people would become? If everybody banded together and started blocking people that they firmly disagree with having a very large platform. I'm not telling anyone to do that. I am not encouraging it. I am just saying, could you imagine the power in numbers? And as far as Gypsy sitting on the red carpet and saying, everyone deserves a second chance. Number one, someone left a great comment here. Where's Nick's second chance? If we're going to give second chances to everybody, fine. But Gypsy did have her second chance. And we've seen what she did with it. You literally had all of that time to prepare for your release, and you wanted to come out and be manipulative. Because yes, I do think that she is a manipulative person. Lie. Mislead people. Say that you're being an advocate when you're not. This is her version of being an advocate. She is literally skirting around her parole officer by saying that she needs to travel for work. And what is she doing during that travel aside from roaming around the beach, being messy in the comments as she's, being interviewed by TMZ at the airport, out here just making a fool of herself? I have not seen one single bit of real advocacy work from her. I find the entire, with her being messy and then with Ken sitting there re-entering her life and acting as if they're long-lost soulmates and soulmates can never fully drift apart, blah, blah, blah. With that whole narrative, as a reminder, Ken broke off their engagement years ago because Gypsy Rose was too popular. She was getting too much attention from the media. But now you see him standing right there beside her, soaking up every 5 seconds of fame that she has left. How pathetic. I think that when we're talking about somebody like Gypsy, somebody who was groomed and trained and raised to operate off of lies and operate off of living in an altered reality and kind of creating your own narrative and being this meek little person who just kind of expects people to fall for the victim card. I don't think that has translated into her post prison time like she thought that it would. People on social media are here for accountability. And despite the fact that there are many bad creators that are given really large platforms, there are also many of those bad creators that are constant topics of drama and commentary channels, because a lot of us do like to operate off of accountability. And I would much rather see a commentary channel receiving more views and more engagement, especially more positive engagement, than I would any of these toxic, tacky ass creators. And Gypsy Rose isn't even a creator. In fact, she is quite the opposite, because she orchestrated the unaliving of her mother. That is at literally the most opposite of being creative as you can be. So either way, I'm going to make another video. I want to talk about this mega church Solid Rock that JP Miller was a pastor at, and that definitely needs to be its own video. It doesn't need to be kind of put in here, because I think that's going to be a really meaningful conversation. I talk a lot about kind of my distaste for churches, especially mega churches, and just this entire idea of these pastors becoming celebrities in their own right. So I'll have a separate video. If y'all are interested, you can check that out once it's up. But as a final note, I've heard from several subscribers that they were unsubscribed from my channel by YouTube. Who knows what's going on in the back end. But as a friendly reminder, make sure that you're subscribed. If you want to be if you want notifications on, then go ahead and make sure they're on. I don't know if that helps or not, but unfortunately I've heard that from several people, and it has happened a couple times during my time on YouTube, but I figured I would pop it in the end of this video for anyone who might come across this and not realize that they were unintentionally unsubscribed. Of course, some people unsubscribe with intention, and that is all good too, but I know that it's frustrating to subscribe and then all of a sudden you're not seeing someone's videos and you think that they've left the platform or they're on some kind of hiatus, and I'm not on a hiatus. I'm here and posting as often as I can, but either way, yeah. And if y'all want to, go follow my Instagram. I am trying to be really active on, especially on my stories. And I also talk to a lot of y'all over there, and I get a lot of video ideas and ideas for video updates. It's a good time. At least in my opinion it is. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.